Dr. Shakib here from Irvine Spinal Wellness Center, your Irvine Chiropractic office. I'm here with Coach John, and we are about to show you how to do a
push-up, prone push-up.
Prone push-up, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Let's see Coach John, who coaches kids at Beckman High in Irvine and also at UCI. So the guy is rich and famous. So can you show us how to do proper push-up?
So a prone push-up. So a push-up is the first thing we probably learn, and it's the first thing we should master before we move on to more complex pressing movements. If you haven't, you should just practice. They're fun. So the first thing we want to address is our hand placement. We don't want them too wide. Depending on what we're doing. If we just want to do traditional prone push-up, you probably want to have them about shoulder width apart on the ground. So I'm going to set up my hands about shoulder width. Now, if you have wrist problems like I do, I have some old injuries right here in your wrists. A good way to add some strength in your wrists is to grip the ground with your hands when you're pressing. It's going to take a little bit more pressure, and you're going to feel a little stronger on the floor. So we're down. I'm gripping the floor with my fingers, and now our feet. We can go a little wider if we have stability issues and we can't stabilize ourselves, and slowly bring our feet in if that is more comfortable. But as of now, I'd say about hip width would be a pretty good place to start. We're going to have our body flat, and our hips aren't going to be sagging. Our hips aren't going to be poked in the air.
This is not downward dog.
No, it is not. And our knees want to be pretty stable and locked. Now what we're going to do is bring ourselves down so our nose is right in front of the floor and press up. We do not want our elbows coming out. We don't want to look like, I don't know what this is, like a scarecrow or something. And we don't want
a lizard.
A lizard. And we don't want to, I would err on the side of having your elbows pinned to your side as opposed to having them flare out to keep our backs a little more stable.
Okay, so I'm going to direct you to this one video I've done on how to create a barrel to protect your lower back area and to keep your form in place. So make sure you watch that. I'll make sure I put it at the end of this video. So that has to do with the pelvic floor series of videos on the YouTube channel. The purpose of doing these videos is honestly to get you guys not injure yourself, because it's no fun. You want to be active, you want to be in good shape, but you don't want to injure yourself. So make sure you pay attention to the details. This is not meant to scare you and tell you not to be working out. Just pay attention to the details, because details do matter.
Yes.
Do you think there's anything else we want to share with these guys?
In regards to your abdominal core, your stability, a good cue I can give you is to think about hiding your butt or tucking your butt. We're obviously not going to fully bring ourselves in the posterior tilt, but it's going to likely bring us neutral to keep us that straight, flat board going up and down that we want to be.
Which is exactly the preliminary thing you need to do to establish that barrel in the pelvic floor, a series of videos I've done. So make sure you watch that, and if you like what you saw, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share it with other people. Make sure you ask Coach John and I your questions, and do know that we are here for you. Thanks for watching.